Good afternoon, good evening, how you doing, sweethearts? About 15 minutes ago, we started getting a wave of energy. And for some, this energy is going to put you into a space of more bliss. Ooh, that sun's bright. Or, it's going to bring a wave of tiredness, a wave of intense emotions, maybe. Flow with them, sweet ones. Really flow. Just breathe yourself through these. Hi, Jenny. How you doing, beautiful? Again, these are gonna be different for many of you. This energy wave that's coming in. Some of it's gonna really, bring a wave of emotion out of nowhere. Hi, Adela. How you doing, beautiful? And for others, it's gonna kind of put you in a space of bliss. Remember, the higher you go, the more you fall. I mean, you go up, you have to come down. You go down, you have to come up. And so really just allow yourself to breathe through this, sweet ones. Magic is here. How you doing, Meow? How you doing, beautiful? Big hugs and blessings. I keep getting bit by these fire ants out here. So yeah, it came in about 15 minutes ago. How you doing, Crystal? So just kind of ride these waves, sweet ones. You're going to find, some of these energies are going to be not near as intense as some we went through this past weekend. For some it will be. But for the majority of us, we're going to be riding kind of like floating on the river, floating on the ocean. Got some high tides and then you got some, calm waters. All of it's pretty magical, pretty blissful. Wednesday is going to really be magical, guys. Wednesday is really going to be magical. The sun and moon and Mars and Leo kind of doing a Trinity dance. Yeah, it's going to be the last of that fire trine. So just really allow these energies, just flow with them. How you doing, Courtney? How you doing, Michelle? Big hugs and blessings, sweet ones. There's spaces of bliss. There's spaces of tears. There's, if you find yourself really tired, really pamper yourself. Like I've been saying every day, really pamper yourself, guys. Allow yourself to flow through these. Mel says yesterday she was real low. If you observe what's going on, especially on social media, there's many of you, yesterday some of you felt really blissful, and today you're feeling kind of emotional and tired. And just the opposite for others. How you doing, Elja? Big hugs and blessings, sweethearts. So really just flow with these, sweet ones. For myself, I've been in I've been really busy. I've been occupied going all day. I've been doing a bunch of research and stuff for a project I'm working on. And in crunching numbers and stuff. So really just allow yourselves to flow through it. For myself, I'm really in a space of detached bliss, if you will. But like I said, I've been working crunching numbers. I've been, working on a project, and so I haven't been on much today. That's why I was asking you guys how you're doing. I missed the beginning. Did you say there was a wave of energy about half hour ago? Yeah, it did. It started about 25 minutes ago, beautiful. And again, for some of these, it's going to be really intense. For others, it's going to be very blissful. Just really allow yourselves to breathe through it. Remember, don't allow your, I encourage you not to allow your human adult to attach new emotions to these intensities that are coming up. Even if you don't recognize what's coming up, sweet ones, out of the blue, that's how some of these energies work. They come in and like a bang and, leave like one too. And, some of them just bring up a burst of emotion and you're just not sure what it is and why you feel emotional. And 10, 15 minutes later, it's gone. That's why I say really try to not attach. I love you too, Valerie. Big hugs and blessings. Really try not to attach to them. Attach new emotions from the adult aspect of you to them. And just let them flow. Breathe through it. Ground. You start to feel yourself, getting irritated. You start to feel yourself frustrated. You start to get, agitated, anxious, panic attack, whatever it may be. Really allow yourself just to stop, breathe, drink a glass of water. That will always help calm you down. And ground, go out in the earth, It is so helpful to sit on the ground, but it's even more helpful because of the chakras in your feet to walk barefoot on the ground, in the dirt, on the beach, on the sand, barefoot for 45 minutes a day. That is extremely beneficial. It's really beneficial for those of you who do sun gazing, to sun gaze. For those of you who don't know anything about it, I really encourage you to go within and ask your spirit. I would not try it just to try it, because you can't go out there never having sun gazed before and sun gaze for 10, 15, 20 minutes when you've never done it before. You can't start out that way. Well, I just encourage you to go within. Usually you start out at 10 seconds and you work your way up till your eyes get used to it. And you only do it like now. Well, you probably want to get a little lower before you do it. Me, I could stare at it right now. It don't bother me. The only time I can't stare at the sun for more than a couple of minutes, because usually I can stare at it for like 2 hours. It don't bother me. Is high noon. It's a little too bright for my eyes. My eyes can't take it in. I tell you what, this morning was a trip. That picture I posted this morning of the sunrise, that was before the sun actually rose. That was just when it was just coming up. I tell you what, that was so bright. That picture I posted does not do justice to what I was witnessing at all. And my camera couldn't pick up the whole face at the top of that dragon or whatever it was. Check this out. If you guys can, maybe I gotta stand up here. But look at this cloud right now. If you look at how wide it is, it looks like an angel up there. See it? Looks like the wing over here and a wing over there, or maybe a great big bird. Can you see it? Oh no, maybe you can, maybe you can't, I don't know. How you doing, Rachel? Big hugs and blessings, beautiful. Courtney says, I wanted to cry, then I had a panic, and now it's balancing. Yep, and that's what these energies are doing, beautiful. Some of them are coming in, some of them are hanging out for 5-10 minutes, and some of them are hanging out for, a couple hours. But they're coming in and they're leaving just as fast. But it's one right after the other. You're going to find throughout tonight, in the morning, you're going to have some waves. Again, this is just releasing, just acknowledge it, love it, back to love, and really just be present with it. Just flow with it and breathe. When you start getting them, Adela says, I've been amazing till that emotion came out of nowhere from 25 minutes ago. Yep, it started about a half hour ago. And let it flow through you, Love it. Love the emotion. I love you. I love you. I don't need you no more, so see ya. Let it go. Let it go. And, Earth, sitting there. See the sun, isn't that pretty? The sunset's really pretty tonight. Really just drink some water. Go out, put on some solfeggio music. 432 hertz, 528 hertz is really helpful. I have it on all day long, all night. I leave it on all the time, and I play 1122 hertz. I play a mixture of it. But I leave it on all day long in the background at night, Elaine, I don't know what you just messaged me about what is true and what is false. Honey, I encourage you to go within. I'm not going to tell you anything's true or false. I'm going to encourage you to go within. So whatever you just messaged me, I encourage you to go within. You don't need me to tell you what is true and what is false. You need you to tell you what is true and what is false, sweetheart. But yeah, just be present, sweet ones. Just really... Rachel, honey, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a student. I'm all and I'm nothing, and just like you. I'm just you. I'm your guys' heart. You guys I'm just your love. You guys have me projected outside of you into this physical vessel, but really I'm just your heart. It just looks like I'm outside of you. So have a magical night, sweet ones. I'm here for you. If you guys need me, reach out. But don't ask me to tell you if something's true or false. I'll ask you to go within, just like I just told Elaine on here. So, it's not my place to teach you. It's my place to walk hand in hand with you. Just like you're walking hand in hand with me. We're in this together. We got this together. I love you, sweet ones. Just ride this wave. Ah, Rachel, big hugs. You humble me, beautiful. All of you guys do. I'm grateful for you. I really appreciate you guys more than you know. You know, it's good to be kept humble. It's good. Star language in this now. Mel, you really like my star language, don't you? Don't you, beautiful? I did that at the Let's Build, and I think I made some people uncomfortable. You know, because Mel had asked me to do it. Valerie, that language. All right, I'll do some star language for you guys, sweet ones. Let me center myself here. Usha kaka kapa hisa na kana lalai kapa hisa kapa ina na kapa. Ula lalai kapa hisa kahiya mama hisa kapa. Love. Isa la la kapa hisa kapa da kapa hisa kada kapa. La hisa kapa hisa kana. Inoko hisa kapa hina na kapa hisa kapa. La kapa hisa kana. Ukakahisha kapahika kapahisha na mama ikapahisha la love. I'm staring at the sun while I'm saying this. Ula la la ikapahisha na kapahira la la ikapahisha kama mama ikapahisha kapa. Ula la isha kapahisha mama isha kapa. Love. I love you, sweet ones. Have a magical day. If you guys need to reach out, reach out. I'll be available for a few more hours. I got some more research and stuff to do for a project I'm working on. So, I love you. Big hugs and blessings. You got this. Don't, stay grounded. Go for a walk. Breathe. If you got animals, you get emotional, start playing with your animals. Animals are extremely unconditional. Come on, Mama. And just ride it. This week is really a dance of extremely intense energies and extremely blissful energies. And really, the more you can literally keep yourselves right here peaceful in your heart, thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. Valerie, I love you all so much. But the more you can stay in your peaceful heart and just be the more in gratitude, in a space of gratitude, the more this is going to be so much more graceful for you. And it's beautiful. These really are beautiful energies. Somebody said, what did she say? Rachel, what did you mean? Too bad they can leave? Valerie, I thank you. Tears, do you have a video I can resort on the language? Mel, you know what? Message me and I will send you a recording of one that you can just keep. However, in my videos on my wall, and it may be easier to find it on my healing page. I think I've shared it there. But on my video from, I want to say, 6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago in my videos, there is a star language transmission that's actually titled, and it says, I don't know if it says a star language virtual hug or if it just says a virtual hug. I'll look for it now that I got my laptop, but you look through my videos and see it. I think there's a couple of them that are titled virtual hug or star language transmission. I really should title my videos. And then, of course, there was the one yesterday or the day before that I did that had a little bit of it in there too. I will, after I got to charge my phone because my energy is drained. I can't talk. My false teeth, I've lost so much weight, my false teeth are too big. They slip. I'll do one, I'll upload one later when I actually can get my phone charged and whatnot. But in the meantime, you can send me a message and I will do a voice message for you. Short one. I've done that for a couple people already. So, just... Courtney asked, why does the energy spike? Just curious what your perspective is. Honey, the energy is spiking. The energy that's coming in, the waves that are coming in it's a mixture of everything. You got the energies from Sirius coming in. The goddess... We have just entered into a space where the sacred union within, you guys have been working in your journeys. You've been trying to balance the masculine and feminine within. And if you remember, this past couple of weeks, I I've been saying that everything is going to start, that you've been working in here is now going to start manifesting in the physical. Well, that's what this Sirius on the 23rd did yesterday. You know, she comes in and really it's not her rising, it's the masculine rising to meet her in balance, and they rising together, that energy in the physical. So you got the energies of Sirius. You have the energies coming in from the great central sun, and the 7 great grand central suns are also bathing the earth right now. And it's really helpful to understand, you know, she's in the process of she's going through she's transforming into her light body. And as she does that, she started going through, I made a post of this on the spring solstice. You know, she started going through her light body, going into her light body transition right there, the planet itself. And so as she went through the octave shift, you know, we're moving into a multi-sun galaxy. And you're going to find on the 8-8, on 8-8 in Montana, there are going to be 2 suns that rise in the sky. And from that point on, you're going to start seeing 2 suns in the sky. We're moving into a multi-sun galaxy, and that's the energies we're going through right now. It's just a major transition. You got Mars in Leo, you got the sun in Leo, and you know, those are fire energies. You got trines going on, and so you got a whole lot of influence from a whole lot of different sources of energies, Courtney. Can you do a video on light body? Blanca, really? Yes, really. I'm not sure what you're saying really to, sweetheart, but I'll agree with it. Let's see. Yes, they were uncomfortable with my star language. It's not that they needed to sign in. They didn't realize that somebody had asked me to do it, and they felt intimidated. They felt like I was forcing it on them, which really I wasn't. I don't force anything on anybody. Let's see what... Adela, it's in the middle of the night here. I don't even know what time it is here. I want to say maybe around 8 o'clock. I'm not even sure. I don't live in a space of time. What did I miss here? Should have says early hours of Tuesday morning. What day are you in America, Linda? Does it make a difference for the waves where we live? You know, not really. I mean, you know, it could be 8 o'clock here for me. And you said it's in the middle of the night for you. It's hitting the earth all at the same time. We're just all in different time zones, honey. That's all. I'm in Central Standard Time. Like I said, I think it's... Look at that. My phone is at 81% charge and it's 8:10. Great numbers. So it's 10 after 8 p.m. here for me. And it's still 98 degrees. 505 for male. Can I do a video on light body? What would you like to know on light body, male? Exactly what kind of video you want me to do, sweetheart, and I'll try this. Blanca, I'm not sure what you're saying really to, sweetheart. You have bless your heart, sweet ones. You have amazing gifts. No, we have amazing gifts. You have them too. And, you know, again, the more you guys can communicate with your vessels, the more you can communicate with yourself or your mighty I am presence. You know, every night I say to myself, self, okay, bring me more clarity, bring me deeper truth, bring me revelations, you know, bring me upgrades. I'm open to receive anything that has been given to me that I have not received yet. I ask for it to be received. You know, first thing in the morning I talk to it, you know. First thing in the morning before I ever even get out of bed, I'm thanking my angels. I thank Mother, Father, Creator. I thank my angels. I thank myself. I thank my team. I thank Sky Command for another day. For another day of magic. And so really communicate with your vessel, you know. Communicate with yourself. Really talk to your body. Blanca says, I keep seeing 3-3 these past 5 days. Okay, 3-3 represents the Christ consciousness energy, sweet ones. That Jesus frequency. Some of you, when you're seeing these numbers of 3-3, you're really tapping into that essence of Jesus. You're really tapping into that essence of this Christ consciousness coming in from Sirius. You know, Sirius really brings those of us Blu-rays and stuff. We come, you know, our home base is the planet Sirius. And you know, these energies are really coming, really bathing us through this transition. And the Syrian energies are going to be very prevalent up through August 15th, right around that time, you know, that time frame. So really just soak in those energies, because those energies are the Christ consciousness energies. Those energies are, you know, the rising of the masculine and the feminine. It says Sirius is the rising of the feminine, the rising of the goddess, absolutely. But she's not rising alone this time. Her masculine has now stepped up, and they're rising together in the physical, if you will. Now, don't take that as a relationship, sweet ones. I'm talking about the relationship within yourself that is now manifesting out here. Everything you have worked for within here of balancing your masculine and your feminine in here. Now you're anchoring it into the physical. For so long, you guys have done so much inner work. You have wanted it to manifest. You have not seen it manifest. Now you're going to start seeing it all manifest in the physical. It has, you know, everything has to start up here in the ethers. It works its way down, and that's really what it's doing for you now. It is, you're going to really start seeing that all that inner work you've done. Really, these energies this week up through the total solar eclipse is really going to, a new reality has been made available to you, providing you don't keep falling back into the trap of what these energies are bringing up. And the more you can stay in your heart space, the more you can just let these not attach to this outside world. Let the physical material world and its emotional attachments go. And what I mean by that, I'm not telling you not to pay your bills, not to clean your house. It's not what I'm saying. You still got to live in the world, but you don't have to be of it. Or if you want to say you can be of it and you don't have to be in it. I mean, however you want to say it, it's all on you, you know. But these are exciting times. These are exciting changes. Find the magic. Even if it's intense, if you cannot find the magic, find the magic. Even if you have to, you know, go take a bubble bath or go put glitter on your cheeks, find the magic. Do whatever